Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Sagi Fogwe podcast. I hope you're ready for this show today. It's going to be a good one. If you're at home, get relaxed, find you a spot because this lady is on fire. She is going to bring it today. We want to welcome her here. This lady, she's a ray of sunshine. She is just one of those people who walks into a room and just lights it up. And we are continuing on this topic of women in business. I am so thrilled with women who make a difference in the community, women who want to make a change in the community. They do something that will make sure that everyone around them can benefit from whatever it is they're offering to them, whether it's a service, whether it's a product, whatever they do. They want people around them to benefit from it, and this lady is one of those. She calls herself the candle lady, or people call her the candle lady. Her name's Laly. Her official names are Laurie Waller, but everyone calls her Laly, and she loves that. So I'm going to bring her to the stage so I don't steal the thunder from her. So welcome, welcome. Let me try to get you up here. There we go.
Hi, hi guys.
Welcome, Lolly.
Hi, how are you, Saki? It's nice to
Good, good,
meet you.
good, good. Good to see you.
So excited to be here with you guys, sharing the
Awesome.
beauty of scented candles.
Yes, yes. This lady is, I'm telling you, our story, you think that we've known each other for years, right? We just met a few weeks ago, but she's one of those people who just attracts. I was just telling her, she attracts people, one of those people you just
You're
see
so
her and
kind.
you love
You're
her
so
right away and click with her right away. And we had to do this because there are so many people who need to learn from you today. So there are people who are watching from your community. There are people watching from mine. Some know you, some don't. So introduce yourself to people, to the viewers, so they get to know who you are. And if they see you on the street, they know who they saw on my show, right?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Well, my name is Laly. Everybody calls me the Candle Lady. I am a small business owner. I own a company. I make scented candles here in Mansfield. And just a little bit about me. I worked for ExxonMobil for 15 years. Let me just go back a little bit. I've been making my candles. I was kind of earlier trying to just kind of remember when did I really start doing this. And I think it was in the early 2000s when I fell in love with the tranquility of candle making. And I wanted a highly scented candle, a long lasting candle that can not only add fragrance to a room, but to an entire house. So after coming up with this fabulous candle, I became passionate about sharing it with people. And I started sharing it with friends, family, and then the story is where we are today. Today production is kept very small and simple. We use very high quality products. I triple scent my candles. I use essential oils. We use all the products in our candles are made here in the United States, so there's no harsh chemicals, no additives. And more than that, when I make a candle, I go to a magical place and I want you guys to feel a little bit of that magic. And sharing my candles with people is just what fuels my fire to continue, striving for the highest standard, and in making, an amazing product. Um, I was talking to my son earlier and trying to remember how long ago it's been since we did this. And he was like, Mom, I was 4 years old when I was putting stickers on the bottom of candles.
So
So
he,
it's
he
been
was
a
part of the
while.
business. He was part
Yes,
of the
it's
business.
very, very proud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, every candle that we make is handcrafted, using the highest industry products that there
Mm.
are. And so right now we are, we have locations. We have a stores in Painted Tree Boutiques in Mansfield,
You're
and
already in the business. You're in already in the beef of the matter. Let's back up.
yes, I know. Yes, I am.
Let's back
Sorry.
up. You can see how passionate she is. She's ready to talk about candles, nothing else. That lady,
What
she's
else
ready
do
to
we
talk.
have to talk
She
about
is
today?
ready about to talk about candles. So
I
I
know. I
always
love
ask this question to every guest. What motivates you? What
it.
keeps you focused? What keeps you in line? Because everybody needs something to keep them focused, right? With whatever you do, whether it's your business, whether it's work, whether whatever, what keeps you in line? What keeps you focused?
What motivates me, the Candle Lady, is the joy of creating something that brings warmth, comfort, and a sense of home to others. Um, the ability to handcraft a organic candle, and hear the positive feedback from customers, and to see the positive experience that they have while they're burning one of my products. um, it literally just fuels a fire in me to continue to come up with more fragrances, better product. I want to be part of those special moments in their lives. I want to be part of their holidays. I want to be part of, um, weddings, when I do weddings, and people order, scented votives for their weddings. And I go there and just make their day a magical day. I just want to bring some of that magic that I know that people feel, just
Mhm.
fuels me to to continue to strive for making the perfect product, and organic, and more importantly, with ingredients made here in America, which was very special to me.
Mhm.
But the
Yeah.
connection with people, and
Yes.
it's what fuels me.
That you do to
Yes,
connect with people. You
connection
definitely
with
do.
people.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you already kind of answered my next question where, like how you got started. So go ahead and complete that
Oh,
story. Like
okay.
you
Yeah.
started, you started, with the
In
candles
the
and all
early
that.
2000s,
Yeah.
yeah, in the early 2000s, I fell in love with the tranquility of making candles. I thought I was allergic to candles, but as I started making candles, I found out I was allergic to the chemicals in the candles, and I was allergic to the chemicals in the colors that the
Mhm.
candles had. And so that just kind of fueled my fire to start making an organic candle.
Mhm.
And I came up with this formula, and people would come to my house and say, "Oh, your house smells amazing. And can you make me a candle?" And I was like, "Okay, sure, I'll make you a candle." And then he started with friends and family. And then, what most women would do, just start sharing,
Yes. We
your
we love to
passion.
share.
Yes. And like I was saying today, production is kept still small. We make our candles in batches of 7 to 10 per fragrance. We pour about 160 candles every time we make a, a batch of
Mhm.
candles. Um, each candle that we make is treated special in a way that we 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 strive for the highest standards of quality, um, love of making it. I just truly believe that when you have passion about something,
Mhm.
it just transfers
It
into
shows.
whatever you do. Yes.
And it's not
So
just candles. It's not just candles that you make. The car air fresheners too,
I
right?
do, and yeah, I also make I make wax melts for the warmers, and I make air fresheners for the cars. Yeah,
Hmm.
so we carry three products.
And
In
they
our candle
last because I've
collection.
used them. The car
Yeah,
air freshener, the one that I the
how did you
ones that
like
I
it?
ordered.
Did you
Yes,
like
they're
it?
still the scent is still there after about 3 to 4 weeks. It's still there.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
we guarantee them for like 4 to 6 weeks in the summer.
Yeah.
Some people claim they last longer, but
Yeah.
and our wax melts are incredible. Everything is triple scented. We carry 52 fragrances in our collection, so we are able to cater to just about anybody. That people that are sensitive to candles, or people that may think they're allergic to candles, I'm able to
Mhm.
find something that works for them.
Yeah.
Um, and for those that do not know what wax melts are, It's basically a candle without a flame. They sell these warmers that you either plug in and they have a light inside the warmer and a ceramic plate on top of it. So you put a couple of cubes on it. It comes in a package of 6 cubes, and you put about 2 to 3 cubes on that ceramic plate, and it warms up the wax. It kind of liquefies it, and then the fragrance releases
Yes.
by doing that. But
Awesome.
yes, it's just
Awesome. Awesome. So what sets you apart?
what
Because when
sets
you're in
me.
business, you want to be different from other people. You want something, you've already kind of touched on it a little bit, like what makes you different from other business owners? Why would I go to Laly as opposed to another candle lady down the street or somebody else? Why would I come to you?
I think what sets me apart is that personal touch and care I put into each product I make. Like I told you, I think probably before, when I make my candles, I literally go to a magical place
Mm-hmm.
and I want people to feel that magic. Like my focus is creating a unique organic product that caters to customers, but that also gives them a sense of home, of family, of
Yeah.
love, of I want my products to reflect my passion, my attention to detail, my commitment to quality in the handcrafting process, which I'm able to manage myself in every aspect when we're making our candles. So I just not only mass producing candles, I'm making each candle with passion,
Mm.
with and additionally, as the face of my brand, I have the opportunity to connect with customers at a deeper level, sharing the story behind Laly's
Yeah.
candles. Unlike, mass produced companies cannot do that connection. They cannot have that personal connection with their
Mm-hmm.
customers.
Yeah.
Um, and basically, what sets me apart from everybody is that I make the best candle. No, it's
She's
not
not shy
trying.
about that.
No, 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 no. That I honestly believe that my candle has just the highest quality product that I can find in the market, but it's also that passion that I put into making them that sets me apart
Hmm.
from other candle companies.
Yeah, it
And
makes
all
a
it takes is
difference.
for you to
Mhm.
burn one of those candles, and you'll feel a little bit of my love. And like I feel like a little part of me is in each one of those products, as long as I can make them.
Yeah, and it makes a difference when you're a business person and what you do, you actually put your heart into it and you do it with love.
Right.
People can tell if you're only coming to them because of money, if
Oh,
you're only
absolutely.
looking at the dollar signs, because our topic today is about how to get referrals. And I know you were like, how am I going to talk? Is that what we need to talk about? No, we're
Yeah, that
talking
was a
about
very
everything.
interesting. Yeah, very
But the
interesting.
thing is, you are a queen of getting referrals, but you don't even know it. You are a queen of getting referrals because we met. You didn't even know me from Adam. You handed me your bag of air fresheners to take next door to my work is for guys who, I didn't say this,
I
but I
trusted
work
you with my
next door
bag.
to the nail shop where we met. We met in a nail shop. I work next door. She met me. We connected right away because of her bubbly personality. She comes in like a whirlwind, brings the sunshine into the nail salon, and she
Sweet.
starts talking about her air fresheners. I already buy 4 of them. I smell them and I like them. I already took 4. So she hands me her whole bag to take next door. She's like, "Oh, I'll be here for a couple of hours. I'll be over there to get it." What is that? I'm taking it over. I've already fallen in love with her product. That's a referral. She
Yes.
didn't have to ask me for a referral. She did not. She did not have to ask me for a referral. I went next door and I already got, my colleagues to get some from her because they smelt it. They saw how excited I came in with a new product. I was like, "Oh, I met my new best friend."
Yes, there you go.
Yes. So you don't realize it, but that was you asking for referrals. So speak to people about, about just getting people to love your product. How do you get people to, through
Yes.
other people? Because this is an example. I'm a testimony of that, right? But just talk to people so that they can get this, because there are some people who, once I posted the flyer for this show, they were intrigued, because
Oh, that's nice.
people struggle with getting referrals. So
Yes.
tell people how easy it is, because you didn't even realize it, but you are the queen of referrals.
It's exactly what you just said. I gave you the bag of air fresheners. You had already smelled them. You went in there, and I was pleasantly surprised when I went in there that everybody ended up getting an air freshener. But the first referral started from the owner of the shop that was doing your nails, because she is the one that told me, show her your air fresheners, to you. And because everybody at the shop loves my air fresheners. And that's what the product that I had with me. And I think referrals are an essential uh, part of growing a small business, because you don't have the money for huge advertisements, or the word of what I work with people is like, for example, if knowing you, and saying, hey, can you tell your friends about it? Can you post something on social media? But more than that, I just always ask people if they would give me a Google review. Do you mind giving me a Google review? And right now, as a small business, I have over 150 five-star Google reviews, which is huge for a small business. But if you go and read my reviews, and if anybody has time and you're bored and you want to read amazing, heartfelt reviews with photos and everything, just go to my Google page. It's incredible just to see how easy it is to just ask people to give you a review.
Mhm.
And the feedback that you get from people when you have a high quality product and something that you tell them, okay, this is a triple scented candle. My candle, I tell people, my 11-ounce candle burns 65 hours. And they look at me like, 65 hours? And I'm like, yes, absolutely, 65 hours. I make a special blend of wax that I call it Parasoy. It's a very refined blend of soy and paraffin together, which makes the candle burn very slow. And it retains about 3% more oils than if it was just soy or if it was just paraffin. And when people buy a candle and I see them again and I ask them, so what did you think about the candle? And they're like, you were not lying. The
Yep.
candle burned
Yep.
forever. And we could be standing at a bar talking about that, because believe it or not, I do sell candles at many places, not only the nail salon, when we met you, but um, I have a friend that owns a restaurant slash bars, and he lets me years ago started selling candles there, and I love going there on Thursdays just because everybody wants to hang out with the candle lady, and
Mhm.
I get to share my product with people, and that's where I get my best referrals, when somebody's talking to me about something and somebody is kind of eavesdropping, and they're like,
Yes.
"Oh, so what are you talking about?" They're like, "Oh, she told me this candle was going to burn 65 hours. I didn't believe it, but I bought the candle and it really burned 65 hours." And then the person is like, "Well, I want one of those candles that burns 65
Mhm.
hours." And then it's just word of mouth. It's just word of mouth. Continue encouraging your customers to talk about your brand on your social media, on their social media.
Mhm.
I have most of my customers um, tag my products on some of their posts, or if they're burning the candle at home, you can ask them to just share a picture with them and the candle around. It's so easy. If you ask, people will do it.
Yeah, and asking for it. Yes, you were able to get it through, non-verbal way, but openly asking for a referral is there's nothing wrong with it.
No,
Like,
there
I
isn't.
help people with financial services, I help people with health. When I see a
Yes,
patient, I tell them, refer people to us. If you know people who need our services, refer them to us. Or, with the financial stuff, you help somebody and they're happy with your services, especially if you do the
yes,
right thing, you're
right,
bold enough to ask for a referral, because nobody
right.
wants to refer somebody to someone who will do a bad job.
Yes,
Nobody wants to be linked up with somebody who is not trustworthy, or doesn't have
Right.
integrity, or
Absolutely.
you're not sure if they'll give you the best service. So openly ask for referrals. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't cost anything, because you can thank somebody in the form of referrals. Instead
Yes.
of buying me a gift card or buying me, a bouquet of flowers, send me 5 people so I can
Yes.
help them.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And you
send me
know, when
five.
people, yeah, when people experience, for example, my products, and after talking to me and they see the care I put into each one of them, it gives them a reason to talk about Laly's candles to their friends, family, their social circle. So give them a reason to talk about your product.
Mhm.
Just show them the passion and the quality of the product you have, and they will do that for you.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. So talk about in business in general. Why should any woman or man think about being a business owner? What are the benefits that you've seen from it in terms of flexibility, traveling, whatever, the things that, make you really roll out of bed with that energy, knowing that I own a business or I'm a business owner.
Right. Owning a small business offers a unique sense of fulfillment and freedom that many people find deeply rewarding. Um, Even if you have a regular job, running your own business on the side gives you the flexibility to build something meaningful on your terms, allowing you to pursue what you're passionate about. Um, I think starting a business also offers the opportunity to reflect who you are. Um, for example, every product that I make, every interaction with a customer I have, is a reflection of my candles. Um, Starting a business can also offer you a chance to create something that is very unique. Um, um, when you spend time doing what you love, um, whether it's crafting a candle or growing a brand, the work doesn't feel like a chore, but instead it brings a deep sense of satisfaction and joy to me. Um, I can't, I don't know, just help me a little bit here to elaborate on, um, owning a small business is not easy. It's a lot of work.
Hmm.
It's a lot of work,
Hmm.
but the reward that I get, you know, um, every time I see somebody enjoy my product, just makes all that hard work be completely worth it.
Hmm.
Um, I worked for a company for 15 years while I was doing my candles side by side. And 2.5 years ago, I was offered an early retirement package from ExxonMobil. And my husband and I talked about it, and he said, "You know what? Do your candles full time. You've been wanting to do this forever." And he said, "I will take care of everything else. You concentrate on the candles." So I hired a company to help me rebrand my business. We created a new logo. We created a new labels. Created. I have new lids for my candles, and it just literally changed the field for where I am today. It
Wow.
just created an incredible path of growth for my business because I knew I had an incredible product. I just didn't have the labels to match the
Hmm.
product. I didn't have the logo to match the product, and that's very important also as you're growing a business. How your product looks,
Yeah.
because you want to be able to put it in everyone's home, not just a certain
Some
target.
people. Hmm.
Yes. So the way I look at my candles right now, I mean, I can see my candles at any department store or anything. You've seen them.
Hmm.
They're just
They
very
look
classic,
they're
simple.
very beautiful. Yeah, I'm still setting up my house, so I haven't had a chance. Like I told her, I've used the air fresheners, but the candles, I'm definitely going to use them for
Yes.
spa time, spa periods.
Yes,
Zen.
there you go. Yes. And you need to burn them all the time so you
Yeah.
can come back to me,
Yes.
every month. I need to be part of your budget.
So yeah, and then tax benefits too. As a business owner, you have benefits with taxes and things like that, and just
Absolutely.
having your name on something that you own. Because when
Yes.
you own something, you treat it differently, right? as opposed to when you're renting it. Because when we're
Yeah,
at work, you're renting your work. It's not, you don't own
absolutely.
it. Your name is not on the
Yes.
door. But when your name is on the door, or your name is on the label, your name is on the website, it makes a difference how you handle it, because nobody has to force you to do it. Like, looking at you, I mean, we started the show and you were ready to talk about candles, nothing else. You like, the world can shut down. All I want to talk about is candles. I don't care what you want to talk about on
I'll
this
light it
show,
up. I'll light it up.
referrals, whatever. I'm talking about candles. But
It's, that's
that's
funny.
it shows. Nobody has to ask you. The
Yeah,
passion
I
is
know.
there, you know.
It's funny that you
So
said that.
how do you collaborate with other people? So what is, do you ever do any collaborations? I know we were going to do something with one of your shows, but I didn't really connect with
Right.
you.
Yes.
But we,
I
talk about collaboration.
so one collaboration that I think that is really important for me, to ensure that the growth of my business stays consistent. I have built a really strong relationship with my suppliers, for example, because I want to make sure that I secure the high quality organic materials that I use in my products right now. Um, and that, by not having to worry about that, I it allows me to concentrate more on collaboration with in other areas. For example, networking with other small businesses, artisans, or even local shops. Um, that they can benefit from opportunities of having, I don't know, fundraisers, school fundraisers. I have done that. I have I'm participating for a veterans fundraiser. They're actually, I'm one of the small sponsors participating in this fundraiser. They're trying to come up with money to create a mobile kitchen for them. So I try to partner whenever there's events. I try to partner with, I mean, I'm one of the small, tiny sponsors there, but there's some of the big sponsors in this organization is Best Buy and Geico and all that. But Laly's Candles, I wanted to participate in my own way as a sponsor with that, put my name out there.
Yeah.
And I also like to, reach out to other small businesses that are probably trying to figure out how to get started, and to just try to be a mentor, to
Yeah.
some new artisans. I I'm always trying to reach out to everybody,
Mhm.
trying to see, how we can put our name and our brand out there, and at the same time, I want to create a positive impact in the
Mhm.
community.
Very
Um,
important.
Not
Very, very
only about
important.
making money, but it's also about helping the community. When talking about, we had a blackout. I can't remember when was it, back in March or something, and our entire street was without light for like electricity for like two
Mhm.
days. And
Wow.
I went to every home in my entire street and gave them
A
each four
candle.
candles.
Four
Yes.
candles. Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
like, also they can have one in the kitchen, one in the living room.
Mhm.
And I mean, I don't know why I chose four, but I gave everybody four
Yeah,
candles.
yeah.
So we had the best smelling street in the
During the
neighborhood.
blackout, yeah.
Yes.
That's amazing. That is amazing. And I asked that question because a lot of business people tend to be selfish and, kind of live in a bubble. Like, oh, it's just about me. Even
Yeah.
if you're in the same industry, you don't have to, butt heads with the next person. Even if you're doing the same thing, even if it's another candle shop and doing the same thing, people have to
Absolutely.
collaborate.
Absolutely.
Collaboration, it just strengthens you. There's strength in numbers. So I'm glad that you believe in collaboration. That's something that, I'm big on,
Oh, it's
linking up with
beautiful.
other people, yes, to
Yes,
make to make
absolutely.
things, to make it easier for the community, right? Yeah.
And when you collaborate with other businesses, they want to help you grow your brand as well. They, you can just make small contributions that you don't think is going to be impactful, but then when you do it from the bottom of your heart, when you do it with true intention,
Mm-hmm.
and like you're talking about, not greed. Of course, everybody wants to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah,
we're not growing a business to,
for
you know,
free.
to,
We were not.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But when you're doing something, I guarantee you, like when I had my grand opening for my store here in Mansfield, every person in my block that I had given a candle, I gave a candle to, came to my grand opening.
Wow.
You know, and it was, I met neighbors that I had never met before just
Mm-hmm.
because I share a candle with them. They didn't even know I make candles. You know, to them it was just like, oh wow. So you can collaborate with other people and then get to know other people as well,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
just broaden your circle
Yeah.
and bring the light and the fragrance and
Yes.
everything beautiful
Yes.
to them.
Yes.
Yes,
That's amazing.
I'm all about the positive energy that we
Mm-hmm.
can create as human beings. And in my case, you know, it's transferred through my candles, my wax melts, my air fresheners.
That's amazing.
I
So,
just
what's
love
the
them.
future of the candles? The candle lady. Tell me the future. Talk about 5, 10 years from now. What are you? What do you see? I know you kept saying that. Oh, I'm just a small. You're small now, but you won't be that small.
Uh,
Everybody will know you.
yes, I think the future of Laly's candles is bright and full of possibilities. You know, as our business grows, we continue to expand our line of products. You know, possibly we're talking about concentrating a little bit more on seasonal, um, not seasonal products, but seasonal collections. Uh, and we're trying to keep customers more engaged. We're, you know, exploring the possibility of teaching classes on, you know, on how to make, you know, candles. Um, not giving our secrets exactly,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know, like maybe collaborations with trying to come up with um, uh, showing customers, you know, how to start a small business and how know how our business started. And I think I'm getting off subject here.
No,
Let me regroup a little bit. Um,
you're right on track. If that's part of your vision on how you grow, you're good.
yes, no.
Yes.
We want to expand into new markets. Like for example, I met these guys, these really young guys. They specialize in e-commerce, and their one of their specialties is the content videos and marketing on TikTok, for example.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I have never really. I mean, I'm very involved in my social media, like Instagram, Facebook, all that, but I've never really um, toyed with TikTok or TikTok shops or anything.
I'm still
So,
learning.
so I decided to take a leap of faith, and then I hired them. So the possibilities of what's coming up with Laly's candles and TikTok are gonna be pretty epic. I'm excited about that. We're in the process of creating our TikTok shop.
Wow.
We're gonna be doing some live sales on our stores on
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, and then again, you know, these young men are younger than my children, you know, helping me navigate this new world that we're in. And so the possibilities are just, you know, eventually being able to be in multiple
Yeah.
states, in different
Mm-hmm.
markets. You
Yes.
know, right now, I have a store here in Mansfield, but I opened a second store in Frisco. I'm partnered with Painted Tree Boutiques. If anybody doesn't know what they are nationwide, and basically their concept is within a building from a Painted Tree Boutiques. There's in the Mansfield store, for example, there's 150 independently owned boutiques in that one building, and you're pretty much able to rent your space there. Um, they're beautiful. The building inside is beautiful. They have shopping carts. They have everything. People can go and shop around in the Painted Tree Boutiques, and you check out at a general checkout counter, like if you do at any department store. and then just pretty much take care of everything for you as a small business. So eventually, I want to be able to have my own brick and mortar stores.
Mm-hmm.
But for right now, Painterly Boutiques is working really well for me. I also do a lot of weddings.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody is, having a wedding and they have the votives that you put at the wedding, at the tables in the weddings, I actually send them for the bride and the groom. So they get to pick their fragrance. And then, we just take care of everything. So we're
Yeah.
trying to expand into weddings, special events, things like that.
Yeah.
Um, but our possibilities are just
They're
endless.
endless. They're endless.
Yes,
And you
yes.
get to
And
make the decisions. You don't have to wait for some
corporate, yeah,
corporation to tell you yes or no,
absolutely.
if it's
Yes.
politically correct or not. You don't need all that.
And
You
it
can
is, it sometimes it can be a little scary, to just dive in and give somebody, an X amount of money to have them help you with a certain
yeah.
area of
Hmm.
your business, but you have to trust the process.
Yes. Yeah.
Hopefully, like in my case with these young men that are helping me with TikTok and all that, I'm just trusting their process and going through what we're doing. Last year I bought my first professional wax melter. And when I thought about spending almost $3,000, on a piece of equipment for my business, I was excited and terrified at the same time, but I'm able to melt 70 pounds of wax in 2 hours when in the
Wow.
past it used to take me 4 hours to melt 25 to 30 pounds of wax. So we're growing, and the growth is beautiful, and sometimes doesn't need to be scary,
Yeah.
just take the bull by the horns and then go
Hmm.
with it. Follow your passion. Follow, like for me, all I have to think about is my candles
Hmm.
and what they mean to me and what I hopefully they mean to you when you burn
Hmm.
them.
Hmm.
Because I guarantee you that if you like candles uh, and you buy one of my candles, you will become a customer for
Oh
life.
yeah, for life.
For
Hmm.
life. Yes.
Yep.
And I will you will have my personal phone number, everything. Anybody that becomes one of my customers can reach out to me for anything, any special, like for Christmas.
Oh, that's my
What I do,
birthday. So
yeah,
Christmas Day.
yeah. So well, happy birthday. Yes. For Christmas, what I'm doing this year, I'm offering free Christmas wrapping. So I went and got a ton of beautiful Christmas bags and tissue paper. And I'm offering free wrapping for anybody that wants to do their Christmas shopping with me. So all you
Oh,
have to do is pick your candles, give me, the fragrances. I'll put everything in gift bags for you. Tissue paper, all you have to do is hand it to your loved ones. So I want to do that for everybody this Christmas. Um, and Mother's Day, Valentine's Day. I do
all
the
the
same.
special days. Hmm.
Yes, I have cute bags for everything. My dentist, actually, this is the fourth year that he buys a candle for everyone in his staff. I put it in super cute Christmas bags, tissue paper, and all that. Take it to their lunch, their Christmas lunch they have every year. And so, talking about collaboration is like, he's my dentist. I talked to him about my candles one day. He bought one of my candles like that. And now he buys candles for his staff every Christmas. And the staff loves them, because I just went to get my teeth cleaned. And they're like, "Are we getting candles this year?" I'm like, "Of course we're getting
You're not
candles this
supposed to
year."
ask for a gift. A gift is supposed to be a gift.
Oh, they're asking me if they're getting candles.
So now you've made us feel entitled. People will feel entitled, like we have to have one of those every year now, you know?
Yeah. Well, they're looking forward to it.
Yes,
Yeah. So
yes.
I didn't see it as like
No,
entitlement. I just saw it
that's
as like,
awesome.
for me they
Yeah.
were a little excited about it.
Yeah, but
So
one thing you talked about, the investment in your business, in the new wax melter. That's a big thing because a lot of business owners don't think about investing in their business.
you have to.
So, you have to spend some money to make money.
Yes.
Sometimes, and some people are short-sighted. They want immediate
Very.
returns. They
Yeah.
want that quick buck. But sometimes you have to put in that money to plant some seeds, so that
Yes.
it will fester, it will grow later. So I just wanted to, to kind of stretch a little bit on that point, but that was a good
And that
one
is
that you
so
mentioned.
true.
Mhm.
That is so true, Sagi, because for example, with the melters that I had before, I could only pour maybe 40 to 60 candles. A couple of days ago with my new melter, I just poured 160 candles.
That's
So
awesome.
the difference
Yeah.
in what you can do,
Yeah.
the possibilities, yeah,
And you have to work smarter, not too hard. The older you get, you still want some
yes.
returns, but you don't want to put in so much effort where you're passing out when you get into your bed.
Oh, absolutely.
You want to
Yeah.
spend a shorter time doing a lot more work and still
Yeah.
getting your returns, and
And
still
I got
putting.
some help this
Mhm.
year. Yeah, I got some help. I have Tina that works for me. We started with once, every other week at the beginning of the year. And today, last, we just did a really big show where 10,000 people attended last weekend in Waxahachie.
Mm.
And we literally, I mean, just to give you an example of the number of candles we sold, my 11-ounce candle is $19. My 22-ounce candle, which burns 100 hours, is $32. My wax melts and air fresheners are $10. And in one day, in amount of 8 hours, we sold over $2,700 worth of products,
That's
which
amazing.
which is just a ridiculous number of candles. But I couldn't do it if I didn't have Tina helping me.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it if I didn't have my husband. Is the
Hmm.
biggest supporter of my
Support,
business.
yeah. Yeah,
Yes, I mean
because you
just
need a support system. You need a strong one for you to be successful as a
absolutely.
business owner. You need
Yeah.
support.
And before I had Tina helping me, whenever I had to pour candles, my husband would have to be there and help me, with the process because it takes two people to be able to do
Hmm.
that. Not ever has he complained of
Oh.
anything, I mean, when you have just the support of someone like that,
Hmm.
and then your passion fueling what you do, I mean, nothing but positive things can come out of that.
That's
And
amazing.
that's just how I feel, about my business, and then the support that I get from, the people that
Yeah,
are helping me grow
the
this
people
business.
around you.
Yes.
So my very
And
last question for you is about self-care, because we're talking about candles here.
oh yeah.
Self-care, is very important as a business owner. There's that possibility to get burnt out. As much as you're a happy-go-lucky lady, you're always smiling, you
Yes.
still need that moment, right? To kind of take
Yes,
it,
absolutely.
focus on Laly alone, So tell us about that and how important self-care is as a business owner.
That is very important what you were saying. First, I think the most important thing is to surround yourself with people that are supportive, that are encouraging, that are believing you and believe in your business. I mean, to me, that just does a lot for my mental health. For just to be able to have that zen that I want in my business, for me to be able to tell you, okay, I want you to feel that passion and love in my candles. I want to feel that in my life. I want to be able to have that. Well, how do you do that? Well, every morning I get up, I make me the best cup of coffee I can make. I love coffee. So my son and my daughter have gifted me with different types of machines. So I can make me some espressos and all kinds of lattes and
Hmm.
whatever the mood is set for that day. I start with that perfect cup of coffee, quiet time, no TV or anything. I sit down in my living room for a little bit, pet my dogs, talk to them, and just kind of take a deep breath and just kind of regroup for the day. That's how I start my day every day, with a cup of coffee and
That's
my dogs
awesome.
around me. Um, I also try to clock off at a certain time. I Because when you own your own business, you can be working 24 hours a day,
Yes.
never stop, because there's always something to do. So I tell myself, okay, so if we made candles, for example, once we're finished with the candles, I turn the lights off in those rooms. I completely shut everything off, and then take a deep breath, and then go to the rest of my life. Dinner or whatever it is. I don't know, just a glass of wine. Just having, it's hard to have a set schedule, but
Yes.
you do have to have a time at night when you just cut it off.
Mm-hmm.
Because anything, there's nothing that really gonna happen if you wait 6 more hours, unless, I don't know, you have a you know equipment malfunction or something like that. For
Yeah.
the most part, when I'm making air fresheners or something, for the most part, I'm like, okay, I can stop right here because I can keep going, and I have 50 air freshener sticks to make because there's enough beads to make some more. So just having that awareness of being able to take breaks when you need to, be able to say, okay, um, I do have a rule, like I will never make a candle if I'm in a bad mood. I have
You're in a
literally
bad
turned,
mood.
or if I'm having a bad day, I have
Oh
turned my
wow.
melters off, completely off, because I'm not feeling it. And so, and it took me a long time to just, be able to say, no, this is not the right time. I'm not in the right, I mean, a
Mine.
mind frame. And
Mhm.
so, um, but to be able to keep yourself in that frame, you need to give yourself breaks. Take your lunch, not just eat lunch while you're sitting, doing something. Like
Yeah.
everybody should be able to, like I make myself take, even if it's 30 minutes, just 30 minutes away from everything, with at a table somewhere, not at a desk, like try to just find a place where you're feeling like you're eating lunch, or
Yeah.
you're having dinner, or um, when I make candles, I love listening to music. So I always have some good playlists, to play
Mm.
with. And Tina and I just listen to music, have fun, we dance a little. If a fun song comes on, then we just have fun,
Yeah.
when we're doing what we're doing, even though it's exhausting because
Yeah.
we're on our feet for 5 6 hours, dealing with extremely high temperatures for me and all that.
Mm.
But we do it dancing, we're doing, just having fun, because
Yep.
yeah, at the end of the day, you want to be able to um, go to bed and say, yeah, today was a hard working day, but it was a good day.
But it was worth it.
Yeah, it was worth it. And then,
Mm.
are you exhausted? Absolutely. You're exhausted and know that it's okay to have all those feelings,
Yeah.
but not everything is going to be always peachy and rosy.
Hmm.
There's challenges. Just be mindful of your mental health.
Yeah. Very important in every industry. It doesn't, yeah, it doesn't matter where you work or what you do. It's very important to protect that mental health. Any shout outs to anybody?
Shout
This has
outs.
been
Oh,
amazing.
big shout outs. Oh,
Final words to our viewers, thank yous or shout outs to any particular
well,
people.
any particular people? Let me think about this real quick, because there are so many people that I want to. Of course, my just in wrapping up, you know, I just want to know that my business is more than just a business. It's a heartfelt journey fueled by passion. It makes me want to cry.
Oh. Oh.
Sorry.
Your passion shows. I mean, you don't even have to express it, it shows.
But I
It
think
shows.
about the people that have been with me from the beginning, my husband, my children,
Hmm.
um, the encouragement, commitment from them, from,
Hmm.
my time away
Yeah.
from them, um, and everyone who supports Laly's Candles.
Yeah.
Thank you for believing in me,
Oh.
and
And you
for,
have me now for life.
yeah, no, for believing in the magic of handcrafting products. My customers' appreciation and support keeps my fire alive. It's an honor to bring a product to everybody's homes. That is gonna
Mhm.
hopefully make a
Yeah.
positive.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
got emotional.
It's okay. It's okay, Lolly. I just love it. You know, I mean, you when you see someone who's real, you can tell. You don't have to, there are no layers like an onion. You can see right what you see is what you get. And that's what I
That's
get
what you
from
get
you.
with the candle lady. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But no, but here's a shout out to you for
Oh,
inviting me to your podcast and for meeting you and for the beautiful connection that we have made. I mean, even when I went to get the air fresheners from you, I felt like we were friends already.
I know.
And so and I look forward
And I'll get
to
you more customers. I'll be
yes,
spreading.
yes.
I've already dropped the website in there. I'll be sending it on social media. I'll put
Yeah.
it on my WhatsApp status. So you
And
guys
if
pick it up
anybody
from, yeah, pick it
yeah,
up and get a candle.
if anybody loves candles, I promise you you will there's nothing more beautiful than being able to burn a candle that is made with the highest quality, an organic candle, a candle
Yeah.
that has no harsh chemicals, no
Yes.
dyes, that you're basically just experiencing burning pure essential oils with the magic of wax, hand braided wicks made out of
Mm.
cotton, and it's just beautiful, just to be able to do that, and especially when it's made with passion and love.
Yes, and
And you
love.
Yes,
Hmm.
and for those of you who are gonna hopefully order a candle, if you open the lid, you're gonna see glitter on the top of the candle. That's my love. And and then another thing that I want to say, just because I'm very particular about this, but a candle rule, whether it's my candle or any candle. So whenever you burn a candle, you can burn the candle initially for however long you want to. When you want to put the candle out, don't blow on it. Put the lid on it.
You told
Okay.
me that. I remember that. Hmm.
And when you want to burn your candle again, you make sure that you trim the wick to be about a quarter of an inch above the wax. If you do that every time, and you cut the wick to be short before you light it every time you burn it, you will not have any of that sooting around the glass, and you will just have a more a cleaner burning experience with your candle.
Okay, I hope you guys heard that because we've been doing it wrong for years.
Yeah. Well, nobody told you, so
Yes, now we know
yes. If I see you and you buy one of my candles, you're probably gonna get asked that question at one point or
how
another. Have
you put
you
it
been
out,
trimming your
right?
wigs? Yeah,
Mhm.
have you been trimming your wigs? Yes.
Yes,
I even have a little neon sign at my store that says "Trim your wig."
trim your
So
wig. Oh,
yeah. For those who are here local in the Arlington Mansfield area, Painted Tree Boutiques is located off of between Debbie Lane and Walnut Creek off of 287. I don't know how familiar you are with this area,
mhm.
Sagi, but
Yeah,
it's a there's a PetSmart, a Party City, a Planet
yeah. I
Fitness
live in the
in the
area. I'm few minutes from. Yeah, I'm 4 minutes from where we met.
yes. Oh well,
Yeah, so
so
I
it's
know
right
the
next to
area.
Planet Fitness, but it's called Painted Tree Boutiques, and it's located here in Mansfield.
Mhm.
And for those who may be in the Dallas area, there's also a Painted Tree Boutiques in Frisco
In Frisco.
that where we have a location in there as well.
Yeah. So you send me all those contacts. I'll drop it in, in the comments when we're
Yeah.
done with the YouTube video. I'll also drop it in there so people can
Yes.
reach out. Yeah,
Awesome.
they can come
Thank you.
come check you
Yes.
out. Well,
Well, I
thank
hope
you
that
so much. Thank you so much for
okay.
being here, for answering the call. We were supposed to be in studio, but because of technical stuff, we're here
No.
virtually, but we'll have another session in person.
Yes,
Thank you so
absolutely.
much. Smiles. Thank you for watching. Great lady. I'm definitely getting some
Thank you,
candles.
guys.
That's my
Yes.
friend. She says
All
she's
right.
definitely
I
getting
love to
some.
everybody. All right. Bye,
All right.
guys.
Bye.
Take
Bye,
care.
Lolly. Thank you so
Bye.
much. Until next time, guys. I'll see
Thank
y'all.
you. You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye,
Stay
hon.
blessed.
You too. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.